Welcome to the first episode, Doc's Daily Dose for Dads, prescribed by Dr. Harrison. My name is Dr. Antonio Harrison, and this is the very first episode. So I figured for this, I might as well tell you who I am, what this is all about, why I'm doing this. And it brings me back to a story about second grade, Don Benito Elementary, Pasadena, California, Miss Russell. She asked me, what do you want to be when you grow up? And without hesitation, I said, a great father and a basketball player. Well, I ended up playing college ball football, but a devastating knee injury kind of finished that pro sports career. But the great dad part, I still had an opportunity to do that. Now, fast forward though, I've spent the last couple years really trying to figure out where my passion and purpose aligns with my education and experience and knowledge. And I've jumped from one thing to the other, really trying to figure this out. And it all kept coming back around to this idea about fathers and sons. And part of it are these main reasons here, and which is why it all aligns for me. First off, I grew up in a really turbulent environment, somewhat of a rough childhood. My dad, he was hit hard by the crack epidemic. In and out of jail, most of his life, most of my life. I've seen things that a young child should never see, never be a part of. However, my pops is one of my best friends in the world. I've been a teacher. I've taught everything from elementary, middle school, high school, and I currently am a professor teaching graduate school. I've been an athlete all my life. I've been a captain, a leader of teams, all the way up throughout college. I'm sure some of my teammates will let you know I lead strong. I've also been a head football coach and a defensive coordinator at the varsity level for high school for the last 10 years. So I've had hundreds of young men that I've helped develop, not just athletically, but mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. I've got a PhD in behavior analysis. I'm a behavior scientist. I study, analyze, manipulate the environment, predict, control behavior, teach graduate school, teaching other behavior analysts how to do the same thing. I am a board certified behavior analyst at the doctorate level. I give talks all over the country. I've talked to high schools, youth groups, summer camps, sports teams. I've given symposiums and presentations in different states across this great nation. I've helped a lot of parents with their children. And then I was blessed with 3 boys. Currently, they're ages 8, 5, and 3. I love them to death, and I'll bring them in later so you can see them. And well, when I thought about it, my experience, my background, my knowledge, it all led to Doc's Daily Dose for Dads. So this is why we're here. Now, a lot of people might say, why dads only? Right? Well, let me say this. The suggestions you're going to get from me on this show, if you're a parent, if you're a coach, if you're a teacher, a babysitter, anybody dealing with kids, aunt, uncle, godparent, doesn't matter, foster parent, it'll be beneficial for you. I specifically chose fathers and sons because 1, that's my experience. 2, I have boys. 3, I've coached only boys, really, except for track once. But essentially, I'm ensuring that I'm remaining in my lane. I'm staying in my lane. That's where my competency lies. So why step outside of that? But my advice and suggestions are going to be good for anybody who deals with children, whether that be a small toddler all the way up to your grown adult child. Now, you're going to be able to see blogs written. You're going to see video vlogs like this. You're going to see a podcast, Doc's Daily Dose for Dads. You can get it on Apple Podcasts, iTunes, formerly iTunes, Google Play Music. I'm going to have a YouTube channel and all of my social media. Everything is at rebirthbx. Hopefully I got that shit scrolling right here somewhere. At rebirthbx. You can also check out my website, rebirthbx.com. Again, hopefully scrolling right here. We got to make sure I got this, audio visual stuff all locked in. Now, I also have a company, Renaissance Behavior, and that's where the website is, rebirthbx.com. And I help parents, I work one-on-one or in parent tandems. I give lectures and workshops. We give group talks. We also got a lot of other creative projects going on that's meant to spark the imagination and meant to get people to start critically thinking about what they're doing as parents. So I got to say this, though. I'm not perfect. I know that the advice and suggestions I give you, they're not going to make a perfect child, whatever the hell that is. But I know it can help. I know it. Not only do I know it from my experience and the things that I do, even though I have lapses and I yell at the kids often or sometimes, I mean, it happens, right? But I know it can help. And I also got the education to back it up. So this is my gift. This is my gift that I have. There's something about my ability to work with kids, especially young men, especially young boys, to help grow them into young men. And you know what the other greatest thing about this is? There are tons of parenting experts out there. A lot of them. You can pay thousands of dollars to go see their talks, right? But you know what's different between me and those folks? Well, I got the educational background. I can't talk about their personal life experience because I don't know it, but I know I have mine. But the great thing is, I look like you. They don't. I sound like you. They don't. I know you. I behave like you. I hear like you. I see like you. I speak like you. I am you. I'm the messenger that can actually relate to you, who knows what you're going through, who knows who you are as a part of this specific generation of young parents coming up. I'm not the guy with the stuffy tie who lives on the hill, who's pretending that he knows your plight. Been there, done that. I'm living it. And I'm living it my way. I'm living it as a young black male. I'm living it as someone who's tatted up. I'm living it as someone who has a ton of different interests, who grew up in a certain area, in a certain environment. I'm living it as someone who's one of your friends that you invite to your barbecues. You know me because I know you. So make sure that you check out the website. We're going to have daily videos up every night, 8 p.m. Okay? They're going to be quick and short for you because I know our attention span these days isn't that long. You're going to be able to hit me up on any social media. You'll be able to go to the website, shoot me an email, book me for a consultation, book me for a talk. Whatever it is you want, let's work together, right? They say it takes a village. Well, that's the case. You can go check out the podcasts at Apple Podcasts, again, formerly iTunes. You can check out Google Play Music. I'm also, on the website, you'll be able to see the podcast. You'll have the YouTube channel of rebirthbx. Stop playing. What are you waiting for? I'm here to help raise young men. That's what it's all about. And we'll get to the notion about what makes a young man, because society's got it twisted these days. We've been tying this notion of masculinity, and it's become synonymous with sexism, misogyny, machismo, and that is not at all what masculinity is. Not even close. So let's flip the script, change the narrative, talk about what it really is to be a young man, to raise men. But I got a gift for you. It's my treat to you. I want you to see who I'm raising. Hold on one second. I couldn't let him be in here. We tried this like 3 or 4 times, and there was laughing, coughing, all kind of shit going on. So I told him just wait. So we're going to have a nice little transition, and then they'll be popping in. All right. Hopefully that transition worked. I had to tell them switch their faces. They were a little salty face because I kicked them out earlier, but they're back. So first up, I want to introduce you to, and we're not going to always have them on, but I want to let you know that I'm telling the truth, and I love these little guys. And these are the men I'm raising. First up, should we go oldest to youngest or youngest to oldest? What do you think?
Youngest to oldest.
Youngest to oldest? Okay. All right. First up is my youngest, 3-year-old, Adris. Come on. We call him Gordy's Big Worm. Come here, man. Say hi.
Hi.
This Adris, 3 years old. Right here. The next one is the middle one. Come on over. This is Alum. Peace. Huh? Yeah, he's the cool guy, right? He's the guy who's super cool. All right, so we got Adris and we got Alum. Alum's 5. And then my oldest, the big guy, Averin. Come on, Averin. Call this guy Stinky or Nugget. Averin, 8-year-old. Call him Boob. Say, what up, man? You're trying to be all hard, huh? Okay, so these are the young men that I'm raising. You about to give me bunny ears? Get over here.
No.
So, check it out. We'll have all kind of stuff, all right? But every night, 8 p.m., we're going to drop a little video, a little suggestion, some advice. Anytime you like, have a comment, share it. Don't forget to hashtag docs.
He did the bunny ears.
Oh, he did the bunny ears.
No.
Well, don't forget to hashtag docsdailydosefordads, all right? Or, if that's too much, hashtag 4D. You'll figure it out, I think. It's kind of self-explanatory. Is that how you spell a D? Yeah, I think so. All right, boys, anything you want to say? No? Oh, you want to say something? What do you want to say?
I want to say is that I can play with your tablet.
Oh, he wants to play with my tablet. We'll talk about the use of technology with kids later. Don't worry. I don't think so, buddy. Till tomorrow night.
Peace.